I'm your Slogan 23, joining me for Wishful Thinking, Chapter 13, Mind Over Matter. After work, you meet with Ellen at the coffee shop to discuss the news that you'll be moderating Carmichael's gubernatorial debate. Don't you see what a great opportunity this is? It's definitely going to be a golden star on your resume. That's not what I'm saying. I want to use the debate to publicize our findings on Carmichael. This is our best chance, and it might be the only one. Let's get on national TV, live TV, and expose Carmichael for what he is. A slime pie? Exactly. Voters will be tuned in, and it's live. No more storming off for Charlie. Speaking of slime pie, the lab analysis of Morgenstern's soil kit came in this morning, and it's contaminated soil with oil and metal deposits. Now we've got the photo Justin gave us. I can blur out Bob's face to make sure they retain anonymity and find a way to show it. Plus, the copies of Carmichael's donations that Anna gave me, with Oasis Unlimited highlighted in bright yellow. It's a lot of evidence. My only concern is that Alec will somehow cut the feed before we finish our presentation. Are we going to make sure that we get the evidence shown? You mentioned that Anna's in on this, so I think she's an obvious recruit here. And you have Aubrey you seem to have gotten close to. What about your electrician friend? Jamie would definitely love to help, but what would they all do? Maybe rollerblade out with a banner, Jamie rigs the screen, and Aubrey tells the crew it's okay. Anna and Jamie drug Alec with snacks before the show. Go with that one. Drug Alec? Amanda, I think you've gotten political drama mixed up with some crime thriller. Maybe. Okay, drug is an ugly word, but I'm thinking we bake him some extra, or some chocolate X-Lax cupcakes. Alex loves cupcakes, and he loves long bathroom breaks. He might not even complain. How well does anyone know Amanda Lambert? That's what I want to know. Look, sweetie, let's try not to bring Alex Bowell into this. We can do it more simply. You go about your tech friend, and we know Anna and Aubrey will be our allies. So while they run interference and reassure the crew, let's have Jamie rig up some sort of screen to display our evidence. Can he hack into the system, you think? Ellen came up with a great takeover plan. Oh, whatever. I didn't think him rigging it and him hacking it would be a good choice, because the crew would be suspicious and Alec would certainly be suspicious. Easily. Especially I can get him a spare company laptop. That's way more simpler than my plan. Your phone vibrates on the table and you pick it up, hurrying to answer when you see the hospital on caller ID. Hello? Is everything alright? And was it really simpler? We were just gonna give him some X-Lax or something sleepy. Even better than we could have hoped. Your father has regained consciousness, Miss Lambert, and he's asking for you. What? Oh my god, I'm on my way. You hang up and scramble to gather your things, standing from the table. What's going on? Got another deluxe scoop for Northbridge News? My dad's awake and he's talking. Good to see you, Ellen. I'll call soon. Made frantic by the news, you toss your phone into your purse and then rush out the door and to the hospital. You burst into your father's hospital room, smiling brightly. He's sitting up in the bed and nods warmly when you enter. Dad, can I hug you? Aside from a little leg problem, I seem to be okay. I think I can handle a hug, and I don't care if I can't anyway. You lean close and wrap your arms gently around your dad. You stay that way for a long time, and sigh and let him go as tears prick your eyes. I can't believe you're doing so good. The doctor had me prepared for anything. I still have some miles ahead of me, but I'm glad to. Looks like we're going to be alright. So I've been out for a while, not sure how much I've missed. Last thing I remember, we were fighting about Carmichael. Dad, we don't have to talk about that. You should just relax and focus on recovering. Oh no, I'm okay. I want to talk about it. Let's not and say we did. I want to tell you that I'm sorry for the way I shut you down. Ever since I woke up, it's all I can think about. You're a woman with your own life now. I can't keep trying to make choices for you, even if it's only out of love, Amanda. I was wrong. Dad, I'm just glad you're okay. You settle on the side of your hospital bed and take your dad's hand. I know that you love me. I've never doubted that, and I don't want you to ever worry that I don't know. I could have been more fair, though. You came so far, and I acted like you were still my little girl. I'll always be your little girl, Dad. You lay next to him, resting your head on his shoulder. After your mom died, I didn't want anything else to be taken away from me. Especially you, honey. But I know that's not right. I have to let you live. It'll be okay, Dad. I'll be okay. Believe me, I'm aware of the repercussions, but for the first time in my life, I'm not scared anymore. My Amanda, the same Amanda who jumps a foot if you interrupt her while she's reading. I remember you used to run around a corner and hide if we were at the store at the same time as one of your teachers. Well, I was 8, Dad. I've grown a lot since then. I'm not gonna run anymore. I get the feeling we're not talking about your elementary school teachers anymore. No, Dad. I'm talking about the story with Carmichael. I've got big plans and I'm ready to follow through. Because it's the right thing to do. I know it's to save her to stay quiet, but I can't. Real people's lives are at risk, and I have the power to save them. And I was an old duck to try and stand in your way, Amanda. And as much as I'll worry about you, probably for the rest of my life, I have to say I'm proud to be your father. That's all I ever wanted. Well, then I should have said so a long time ago. Heart to heart with your dad heals past injuries, pride, and joy. Your dad presses a kiss to the crown of your head. You remind me a lot of your mother right now, you know? Really? She was a living angel. As far as I'm concerned, I never knew a woman less concerned with her own gains until you now. Anyway, remember the time we saw a man yelling at his kids in the grocery store, and how she just stepped in and calmed him down? I really think she made an impact on the way he parented for the rest of his life. She didn't have to do that, but she did. I remember that. She convinced him to think about his actions from his children's perspective, and reminded him that small children are a lot like helpless drunks, if I remember the wording correctly. I think that was it. Anyway, she had nobility and a selfishness that you're really displaying as you get older. I feel like I'm watching a flower bloom. Oh, Dad, thank you. We never really talk about her anymore, do we? Your dad hesitates and then nods. I guess you're right. It was too hard for me, you know, but I think we both need it. Share a special moment with your father by reminiscing more about your mom. Another time. When you're well rested and out of here, okay? Any minute now. You lean in to clutch your father in one more hug. I love you, Dad. I'm so glad you're okay. I love you too, sweetheart. I'm not going anywhere. Nope, not. On your way to the hospital, you run into Jamie, who's holding a bouquet of flowers. Jamie? Amanda, hey. I don't know why I didn't expect to see you here. I was just coming to talk to Harry. The doctor told me it might help him wake up sooner. No need, he's awake, and it looks like he's doing really well. I was just about to text you. Amazing. Jamie reaches out and gives you a tight hug as if it's a second nature, then clears his throat and pulls away. By the way, Amanda, I'm sorry about the other night. I know you're under a lot of pressure, and I shouldn't have pushed. No, I'm sorry. You just care about me, and I was too ashamed of myself to let you. Well, no matter what happens with the dumb governor's race, I need my best friend by my side. And, if I don't have you in my life, it doesn't matter what's going on in the government. I'm sunk. Hey, it was just a fight, okay? Best friends forever. In that case, the McDermott's hamburger burglar can be governor for all I care. Actually, it's worse than that. It's a lot worse. Walk with me for a minute, will ya? Oh, something tells me her purse has probably butt-dialed in her pocket. The, whatchamacallit? Carmichael, for all you know. You finally confess everything from the bribery to the pipeline and no kills. First he messes with Northbridge, and now he's messing with you. We've got to do something now. Here's the thing, though. Alec trusted me with this moderator gig because he thinks I'm in Carmichael's pocket, but I've got a plan. They gave me a microphone at a political event the entire state will be watching. It's Carmichael on a platter. Oh, you can't leave me out of this. You're gonna help me. You know everything about electronics. I mean, I've parsed my fair share of back ends. And that mind-boggling jargon is exactly what I need to secure the network's big screen. Will be the pinnacle of my tech career. Easily. I need you to hack your way into the server and hijack control. I've got lots of evidence to share, and I don't want them popping up a technical difficulties screensaver right in the middle of it. After finding out about Mike Zhao, I want to take him down too. I'd love to see his face the moment we show his picture to the audience. Jamie laughs and glances at your dad's hospital door. He considers the flowers. I guess I should get in there. Call me soon, okay? I'm ready to do this, and I want to help make the plans. You give Jamie a goodbye hug and head down the hall, feeling a little better about the future and knowing you have Jamie's help. A couple hours later, you sit in your dressing room, covertly outlining a game plan for the gubernatorial debate tutorial. Alright, I'll be at the mic. Ellen and Anna can redirect and distract security for Jamie to get in. Soft knock sounds at your door, and Aubrey pokes his head in. Aubrey, hey! You push your notes to the side of the desk and stand. Aubrey enters with a picnic basket tucked inconspicuously behind his back. Hey, Amanda, did you, have a good, mysterious weekend? I sure did, and I want to tell you all about it, but I'm more curious about the, pick-a-nick basket right there. Aubrey smiles softly and places the picnic basket onto your desk, nodding. I know I, apologize via text, but honestly, that doesn't feel good enough to me. Keep talking. So, I made this for us. Let me apologize the right way, with delicious food face-to-face, most importantly, like 15 miles away from the studio. Aubrey lifts the lid of his picnic basket to reveal a baguette, cheese, fruits, and a bottle of sparkling wine. I used to sell those for a living. What do you say? I want to sweep you off to a hand-prepped lunch under the open sky, just you, me, and a crunchy baguette. Go on this picnic with Aubrey and learn more about his backstory and meet a cute woodland creature. Question, do we get to keep the woodland creature? Probably a squirrel, maybe a deer, or well, fawn, but... Thanks for thinking of me, and I accept your apology, but I've got a lot of work to get done today. Ah, understandable. Maybe I can give this to June and Maggie. They seem like they're at the picnic stage of a relationship. As Aubrey picks up the basket and turns to leave, you hold a hand out to stop him. Why don't you have a seat? There's something you should know. Going about Hannah's confession, the way Carmichael lashed out, his bribery, Oak Hills, Ellen, the moderation plot, everything. It seems like Charlie might have a vested interest in Northbridge News, and he's putting lots of money into that vest pocket. I hate to tell you this, but Ellen recently came to me with a file she stole from Alec's office. It was an invoice between him and Charlie. He's been paying the station to control our stories. That's why Alec always shuts Ellen down. This is horrible. We've got to do something about it. I'm glad you think so. Luckily, I have a plan. I need you on our people telling everyone to keep rolling, and that the deviation from the script is fine. We're going to let everyone know that he's bribing Oak Hills and Northbridge News for months. You're going to include the station in all this? I have to, don't I? I can't just tell half the truth. Amanda, the entire studio would shut down. It might even affect our ability to find new work if this gets out. What do you mean if this gets out? Maybe we should think about this carefully before we act and make sure the studio isn't going to be harmed. Oh, Aubrey, I really don't think it's possible to preserve the studio here. Aubrey, what about Northbridge? You can't think of just yourself and your circle at a time like this. This can impact the state. I mean, what if he takes the race, then moves on to the presidency, and ruins the country? Okay, I take it back. I believe in what you're doing here, Amanda, but I can't join you. Not against the interest of our own people. Your dressing room door pops open, startling both of you. Alec pops his head in. Alec, it's called knocking. Scoffing, he gives your doorframe 2 cursory knocks before entering. I want to give you a heads up that Carmichael and his campaign manager will be here Wednesday for another patented Lambert interview. Yay, I can finally ask Charlie what kind of animal he'd most want to be. Oh, come on, Lambert, you know that game. Get 'em hype, get that buzz, it's election season, baby. Burdock out! Exchange a look with Aubrey as the dressing room door closes again. Burdock out. One of the many reasons I have to take him down. Later that week, you chat with Anna before your next interview with Carmichael, informing her of the many developments in your investigation. You know, it's not that I mind you being here, but I feel like you're here all the time lately. And here I thought she was so busy working. We're hitting the cable circuit hard before the debate, trying to smooth out any hairs that are out of place. I feel like, I get the feeling that it's only about to get windier in Northbridge, too. After everything you told me about Cycron and the pipeline? Yeah, I imagine so. I think we have everything we need to make our final strike, now that Charlie was dumb enough to trust me with the moderator gig. Thanks for agreeing to reassure Alec that Charlie himself insisted on a rigorous line of questioning. It'll be the first time I'm actually using this position for good. How could I say no? I'm so relieved it's almost over. I don't know how much longer I could fake being on his side, now that you've told me everything. This is the first time I've been on air since we started investigating him. How am I going to come across as genuine on camera? I'm not an actress. There's only so much I can take. Just picture me in my underwear. Anna blinks and shakes her head slightly. What were we even talking about? I think I blacked out for a minute. Me and bra and panties. It just happened again. I think I need a doctor. After a little mouth-to-mouth, I think you'll be fine. Girl, if you're trying to psych me up, it is working. I could arm wrestle an alligator without breaking a sweat. Yeah, they're black satin, if that helps you visualize. You're gonna make me black out. Okay, now you're just being mean. Carmichael pushes onto the set. Looking harried and annoyed, Alec follows behind him. Finally, I'm here. The makeup girl kept talking about some throne game nonsense and took forever. Sounds through to me. My people are dedicated to you, looking great on camera in every way. Oh, Alec, I'm pretty sure she was daydreaming the entire time, but forget it. Are we ready to roll? Charlie takes a seat, and Tony counts down, then points to signal that he's rolling. Good evening, Northbridge. Joining me this evening is candidate Charlie Carmichael and his campaign manager, Anna Cushy. Delighted to be here again. It's always a pleasure. So tell me, how has the old campaign trail been going? As a gesture of goodwill to the environmental community, we planned lots of events in collaboration with Gaia, a pro-nature group. I used to be the vice president of Gaia, and I'm very proud of Mr. Carmichael for reaching out to them. You've come so far, almost forgot. Planting cute little shrubs to rubbing shoulders with big dogs, right, Anna? I mean, that's a heavily reduced summary of what we did, but Gaia got several square miles declared as a wilderness refuge recently. Will this co-sponsored event feature discussions with advocates or even volunteer work? Hey, I'd love to get my hands dirty. We should host a volunteer event. Words are what count here, Anna. Promises, plans. That's how I'm going to fight environmental destruction across the country. Across the country, but the governor is a state official. Who knows where the future will take me? I feel so beloved and empowered, I'm considering a bid for the White House. With Anna at my side, how could I possibly lose? This country needs someone like me. What? Anna scoffed softly, moving her microphone and standing from the couch. Oh, Anna, I was hoping you would keep your composure for 5 minutes. This country needs a lot more of things, Charlie, but one more politician like you, I won't be the one to deliver it. I can't do this anymore. Anna, I quit, Charlie. You can't! Don't vote for Charlie Carmichael, viewers. He's lying to you. Alec gestures for Tony to cut the feed. A technical difficulty sign comes up on the screen as Anna stalks from the set. Wait! We can talk about this! Charlie trails after Anna as you remove your mic, trying not to look too proud, but Alec fumes and paces nearby. One broadcast that doesn't even make us look like chimps in suits. Is that too much to ask? Damn it, Anna! Yeah, things look bad for Charlie, huh? Things look fine. He's got gubernatorial debate tomorrow, and it's gotta be the pinnacle of his campaign. Yeah, no one's probably gonna care about that. His campaign manager quit on live TV. Exactly. Everything's fine. Excuse me, I need my blood pressure pills. With your interview suddenly cancelled, you pack up your things and head home, feeling optimistic for tomorrow. That evening, you sit on your couch with Jamie and Anna, going over how you're going to use the debate to expose Carmichael. Jamie, I'll set you up with a network password and one of the spare computers we have lying around. Oh, I was assuming I have to break into the mainframe with my own gear. Using the local programming makes this way easier. Now that I'm no longer on Charlie's team, I guess I'll have to just parachute down from the ceiling with a megaphone. Well, I'll circulate in the audience with a microphone anyway, though that's so much less cool. Anna, your new role is super cool. Taking testimonies from Oak Hill residents and locals doesn't need any more shock and awe than it already has. Plus, can you imagine the look on Charlie's face when he sees me? Okay, I think we've got our plan all wrapped up and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Banner, sitting in Jamie's lap on the couch, huffs suddenly. Oh, Banner, is no one paying attention to you? Scratch behind Banner's ears and the dog's tongue lolls as he smiles and pants softly. I miss the fact we had, thought-reading powers. Whatever happened to that? The whole precipice for this book is gone. I really miss hearing your thoughts, little pup. Meanwhile, Jinx slinks out of the kitchen and regards you and your company with a cool gaze before leaping dauntlessly on Anna's lap. Hi, kitty. I think she wants you to pet her. Just a wild guess. I genuinely don't believe in placating divas, but okay. Anna begins to pet Jinx, and she flops onto her side immediately, exposing her fluffy belly. Typically cats don't like their belly rubbed. I've only met one. It's weird. Someone knocks at the door and you call for them to come in. Oh, what's this? Having a party without me? I texted you and told you to come over. We're talking about tomorrow and what we're going to do. That's lame. Don't you know anything about the night before battle tropes? Yeah, I must have missed the lecture in my introduction to tropes class. You're not supposed to waste all your energy on dorkily plotting every step. Hey, I'm a proud dork. You're supposed to eat, drink, be merry, and let's go out to a club. Oh wow, it's been forever since I went out to a club. My hair was short the last time. I went out to a club, and pink. I wouldn't mind slamming a shot and howling at the moon tonight. That's a big mood, Jamie. So let's go, dorks! Go out dancing with your friends the night before the big debate and share a moment with your love interests. But if I have one more than one, I kind of like Anna, kind of like Jamie. Aubrey's not here. I'm kind of in the middle. It's a love triangle. We shouldn't. Lame, but fine. We can just stay here and party. Amanda, put on some good music. Oh, and I know. Let's watch a Carmichael speech and do a shot every time he lies. I appreciate your courage, but I'm trying to not look that hungover on national TV. Get off to the kitchen and prepare some lightly mixed drinks for everyone returning with a tray. Thank you, Amanda. I'm feeling better about being unemployed already. On the plus side, we're taking down a real-life villain. 10-year-old me would be so stoked if he knew. Ellen lifts her glass with a flourish. Here, to tomorrow. You, Anna, and Jamie lift your glasses too. We rise, full hearts, can't lose. I'd say here goes nothing, but that doesn't feel quite right, you know? Here goes everything. Clink your cups and drinks, chattering and laughing and long into the night, regardless of what tomorrow may hold. Next time on Wishful Thinking, will your interview go as planned? Will everything be fine? Or will something in the wings suddenly debacle this whole entire fiasco? Or is this Pixelberry's way of killing this book before chapter 15 or 16? Find out next time! You know, it's true. I mean, this book's okay, but the fact that we lost mind-reading powers about halfway through, and the whole precipice now is just to be natural, kinda sucks. It kinda sucks. The whole fact that our cat no longer talks, our puppy no longer talks, wasn't that literally the whole purpose of getting those animals? I'm just saying. Like, Pixelberry ruining delivery on promises since, I don't know, a couple years now, since Most Wanted 2 was coming out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below. Links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content. And speaking of which, yesterday alone, we're talking about Sunday, by the way, in case you're watching this on a Tuesday, but today's Monday. Yesterday alone, I delivered 16 hours of content. I have 60 plus more hours waiting in the wings. Are we having fun yet? I'm trying to pump out content as much as I can. If you guys didn't know, I'm trying to get all this done. Because, yeah, you could say the doctor's appointment kind of just jarred some things. I was kind of becoming complacent, thinking, you know, hey, you know, you've got a while. When, you know, gotta live every single day like it's the last, and probably a little less than that. So, yeah. So, you know, hey, why don't you make a dream of mine come true? It's the only dream that I have right now. Trying to grow this community. You know, if you would be so kind, please hit that share button. Tell people, you know, subscribing. There's plenty of content on this channel. There's plenty of games, mobile games, of you know, even things where I do a couple of videos here or there, like the Teotronics Lite. I thought it was super funny. I tried to make it as enjoyable and just awesome as possible. There's a lot of content on this channel, and I would just like to get my community as big as possible, with people who are like-minded, who are awesome, who are passionate about life, who are wanting to be positive, or maybe you just know a friend who needs someone to uplift their day. You know, I keep hearing how I make other people's days, and hopefully I can make theirs. So, you know, make my dream come true, okay? It's the only thing I ask. It's free. It's free. All you gotta do is click share, and all they gotta do is hit subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.